Roll them. Action.
Waiting on Joe.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jordan.
And I'm Charlie.
And this is Anime Talk. Yeah. Basically what this show is, it's two dudes sitting on a couch talking about anime. We're the dudes, this is the couch, and topic is anime. So let's get started. We wanted to start off this episode first off by saying thank you guys so very much.
Yes.
Your support for the week that we've been up and running as a channel on Instagram, like the amount of feedback that we got from you guys is absolutely amazing. Yes. So thank you guys so very much. So now we got that out of the way.
Welcome to episode 2. Yeah. Got renewed for a second episode, so that's great. And this one is going to actually be a fall roundup. So we're going over our anime. This
is our fall roundup.
This is our fall
on these
roundup.
Post-it notes that we made yesterday in a tea shop. What up?
That's true.
So
we're actually going to be doing some quick covers over some just like 5 episodes. I mean, sorry,
we
5
know,
shows.
Yeah, and we know that like this isn't going to cover everything about these shows, but these shows are continuing. They're going to have a season 2, or they are continuing to run and have new episodes out every week.
Yeah.
So basically, we're just going to just cover them and kind of give it like bits and pieces of where they are and what we think about them, kind of sort of. Yeah. So first off, we are talking about Godeater.
Oh, is it Rokka?
We could talk about Rokka.
You want to talk about Godeater?
I gotta flip through the little post-its.
Wait, which one do we have first?
we have a different one first.
All right.
But yeah, we can talk about Rokka Bridge of the Six Flowers.
Yes.
It's kind of like, for those of you guys who haven't watched it, it's like an action, adventure, mystery kind of a thing.
Yeah.
These guys have powers. There's like 6 of them. I don't. You take over from there. Like
it's a really good show.
It's
kind of like a murder mystery. Really, like it's set into like this fantasy time.
I think it's way back in the day.
I would suppose.
Yeah. But basically what they're doing in the show is the first couple episodes are kind of like at least for me it was like kind of hard to get into the show. Yeah. But like once they started to like actually meet the other people who are part of like these 6 flower children is like the only thing, like the goddess like gave them like their powers and like whatever. And when we meet up with all these people, then we find out that we have a 7th person, and so that's who.
Whoa.
And like that was cool.
It was cool, but then I feel like it was just like, all right, we gotta who is the 7th person?
Who is the 7th person? And we found out by the
spoilers.
We found out who
it
was the bunny chick, and like whatever, and like that was cool and all, but then after that, we're like, okay, so we're moving on to season 2 or like other episodes, and we finally found this is Hamlet. But we finally found the 7th person, and then right before the credits are rolling for
they reintroduce
a 7th person, and this chick. It's like I have no problem with another person coming in, but you took out the really hot princess and took some like farm chick in a cow suit.
No, I think for me so much it was just like it was kind of like a little bit of a cop out just because you already have this fleshed out character. And like her whole background, her whole story is already made.
I mean, she can come back.
She can, but then you're like, okay, this is a part of my like the little canon that.
And then now I feel like I have to get to know this new character, but at the same time, it's like fine. She's not even that likable.
She doesn't look cool.
We met her in town or something, and like.
No, they
season
met her.
3.
No.
I know it was episode 3. I don't know
who.
I don't know.
Did they ever meet her?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. She was that. I could not. I don't remember who she was.
Yeah, and then she just comes out of nowhere. They run into her on the streets.
On the street, basically, and like that's, and then now we have a 7th person.
There's a 7th person.
So that's where I was Rokka. I mean, I love the show. The animation's great. It's like that 2015 animation style that like a lot. I mean, everyone.
I love the action, and
the action is phenomenal, and like the fact that it makes you think.
Great.
It makes you think about like where like
what. It definitely had me. It was probably.
It was like a murder. It's like CSI Miami, kind of like.
It had me clicking on to the next episode,
right?
Trying to figure out
And that's why.
And that's important. And then all in all, that I'm
definitely looking for another.
Fan of it.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of it, but just like one of those things, just like really, like I don't understand like your plot. Point, but whatever. Okay. All right. So moving on, we're going to Godeater, which I love. Godeater. Yes. I think it's one of those action. It's really dark.
Yeah.
And it's also kind of like we were saying that it rivals Attack on Titan in the sense like not in Attack on Titan,
but in terms of like how. So this is actually like one of the few anime where I understand the scale of
like this
we
little
as humans stand against these monsters.
Right.
Because the last thing I recognized that in, and what really like pointed out, was Attack on Titan. But when you get to
like
Godeater,
the hopelessness that these people have, and like this,
and it's just
this
like
struggle,
the bleak and like the struggle that they
and
all
it's
have.
dark, and there's like one part where the guy that I don't know what his name is, but he crushes he was just crushing like people, and you would just see that like
you talking about the Vajra?
And the blood was
Vajra,
just being, and then he got stabbed by it at one point. Also, our main character is dying, which is like, sorry, spoilers. Like this whole thing is fucking spoilers. Like we're just put spoilers in the beginning of this, but like. He's dying, which is like really cool. Yeah. In season 1, we have our main character who's on his way out.
That's true.
And also,
that's true. I mean, I also don't think it's that long of a run of a show. I don't think it's a manga. I know it's it's actually a game. I know it's a long running game series in Japan. But in terms of like it actually being a manga and having like a lot of like stuff to pull from, a lot of history to pull from, I don't think it has that.
No, I don't think it has that either. Yeah. I think it has these like new roots, this like new feeling to it, and also that being said, it's like the CGI and the animation that we have in it, and like I love the 2D animation. Like one of the reasons I love anime is because they have that 2D animation. They're not trying to make it anything else.
All in all, it's an art form, and I think they're trying to like push their boundaries.
And then that CGI, like it's not that like it's like just this wonkiness that like it's like they go forward and they stop and there's a gung gung and it's like these. It just feels not natural to me, and I don't like that.
I would have loved it. I would have probably been better without it.
Right,
I don't mind it that it's in the series.
It's not, but it's not as bad as like Ruby. I think or RWBY. Like that is like Ruby. Completely. Like
let's not even get started.
Yeah, like that's I don't like it because of the animation. Anyways, but we're saying is we have PTSD girl on Godeater because she's like going through some stuff. But it's also like that's like that darker kind of side of things that I kind of like. I like to see that an anime is taking.
I don't understand what's going on with her. Really, like, they don't really flesh it out too much.
I mean, she saw something.
But what's her pills for? Like, what does the pills suppress? Is it suppressing her memories?
No, I thought the pills were also those things that like they make them stronger. Like if they take those pills, they have like a little bit of period of time where they can just go ape shit.
I thought she was just taking them to like suppress her memories, and then she hadn't taken them for a while.
No, she just like had it triggered, and then she went like,
all right.
So that's Godeater. But I mean, where it's at right now, I mean, obviously there's gonna be a season 2. They left it like completely open, and they have 2 stories that are going on.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Do you like the subplot that's going on?
Okay, the thing is, it's like very like I Am Legend, and I like it, but at the same time, it's like I like it when when they're not giving me everything. I like it when I have to infer things. I like it when I have to, like Naruto. Like a reason I love Naruto is because I have to figure things out.
You like them for the you would like.
I like
them to
seeing
leave
something
a little bit of mystery.
Yeah, I like seeing things happen and then just being like, but why does it happen?
And what's going on?
Yeah, and that's what they don't.
They immediately kind of ruined it
because
you're like
they literally tell you.
Yeah, they give you everything.
All right, so Godeater. Well, we already talked about Rokka. Ushio and Tora. Okay, this is one that we were when we were making this list.
I'm actually like a big fan of this
show. And I personally I stopped watching it just because to me I like the narrative. I like the I like seeing the growth of these characters. And that being said, I did watch Ushio and Tora. I was on like episode 10, 11, and I just started watching it, and things have just started to like really move forward. They're starting to have like some real character building.
So around episode 10 is when they start to introduce.
I didn't give it enough. I didn't give it enough time.
And I'm personally like a fan of it. Like I said, it reminds me as if like Calvin and Hobbes was an anime. It's like
perfect. The only thing we wrote down about Ushio and Tora is Calvin and Hobbes. Because it's true.
Because you have like...
And it's light like Calvin and Hobbes, too.
It gets a lot darker.
It gets... At least where I'm at right now in this show,
the story for it gets like a lot like...
But I like that comparison.
Yeah, it gets a lot darker. Especially like when they show you how the beast spears form, and like it's actually, I don't want to ruin it for you.
Don't. No, I'm still a little behind. But in terms of like the show, like I didn't give it enough, and I think like I just started giving it more, and I'm actually like really excited for it.
One thing for me, the action in this could be a lot better.
The animation's good.
The animation is fine. I love like the way it has like a timey like old school anime feel to it, but I wish the action was done a lot better. Like, if it was done how, like, Rokka was done or anything like that, I'll probably be even more in love with it. And I think it would probably have a better, like, following. Because it just, like,
It doesn't have as good of a following.
No,
as...
the opening title scene, like the opening title.
They had the same song they changed the opening sequence, but they kept the same song, which I actually really liked. No one ever does that.
But the animation in that,
is
like
so
the fighting is so good, but it doesn't carry over to the anime.
No, I know what you're saying.
And I don't like.
I think it has a lot of potential going for it.
Yeah. I can see it running for a lot longer.
Yes, I can see it running for a lot longer. 100%.
I can see it going on, and I think it might be a remake. I'm not.
No, it
sure
is.
About...
It is a remake. It's like a revamped version of I think they made it a Ushio and Tora like a while ago. I don't know if it was an anime. I don't think it was. I think it may have been a manga. I don't know. We don't know. I don't know. But I don't care. But the show's good.
It's a fine show.
And it's all. And where are they in the show? If you want to say where they're in the show right now, I don't care. You can spoil it for me. Just giving a brief where.
Right now where we're in the show is we just figured out how the B spear is made.
Yeah.
He's getting a little bit better in using it, but there's obviously now they've introduced this new kid with and he had a whole problem. His mom is actually
are they forming a group and a team of people?
No. So yes and no.
Because that's cool. They're on episode 26. They have room to grow.
With the monks, they're getting a little. You're starting to get
Are those the samurai people?
No, the monks are his dad is a monk. His thing. So with the monks, you're starting to get a little bit more on that, but I don't know. It's I don't know. I tend to just block it out. Really.
Yeah, no.
I tend to just block it out.
I'm honestly I need to catch up on the show. I've actually been watching Tokyo Ghoul, which is something that we're going to be talking about really soon.
That's good.
I'm really excited about it. I'm in love. Anyways, no, I'm literally about to just go off on Tokyo Ghoul right now. I'm so obsessed with that show. I know.
Jordan.
I know. All right, we're talking about. All right, this is one that I really like. But I also have a lot of Gundam. We're talking about the Iron Blood Orphans. It's the new remake of Gundam. I as a kid I really liked Gundam. But to me, I've always had a problem just connecting with a mecha because the story progresses at such a slow speed and no real action happens between the people. Okay. You know, as much, but then you have a lot of dialogue and a lot of things that happened before, and then you have big fight with robots, and when the robots get destroyed, I'm the guy in the robot suit got blown up.
I'm actually pretty lost in it. I don't know. I was watching it. I stopped watching because it just didn't it didn't capture me.
Right, that's the thing.
It
literally
it kind of had me starting to follow the first episode. I was like, okay, cool,
100%. I was down. I was so happy.
I wish it was more of a Gundam show because there's only they only have one Gundam.
They have one gun. They have one.
I think they might get more.
Obviously, I mean,
but
that would be a cool plot.
I'm not interested.
I'm not interested in it right now. It's not that I'm. And also, something's wrong with the score. Is a little bit off in Gundam. Is they do this
You should have probably done the score for the show.
Yeah, well, whatever. No, but seriously, I'm serious. The score takes you out of it. It's it's not as. It's just not as I guess it gets light. It reminds me of the Parasite score. Whenever he would meet up with one of those chicks, and it would be I would if I could only it's
do it.
I'm not
try.
I can't. It's so bad. It's just once the music starts, you're oh crap, serious, it reminds me of filler inside of the episodes.
I think it kind of gives you that.
It just
gives you the moment of. Oh, this is
this part.
This is this part.
It's the auditory process. It generates
start to sync it up,
right? And then and in those parts, my body is just I'm bored, and the audio is already It's helping me be I'm already not gonna like this shit because you're already telling me by the music it's coming, and I'm gonna be bored. And I think that's I think the score is so important. I was watching the Naruto. I was just rewatching Naruto, just whatever, and some of those songs in the Naruto score are just you're just
yes.
When you hear it, you're just yes, the shit is gonna happen. Someone is about to die, or Naruto is about to lose his crap. And then you're just Like that kind of stuff. And like I feel like Gundam just is missing that. You know what I'm saying. You know exactly what the fuck I'm saying. I'm angry. I actually had a lot of good things to say about Gundam. I don't give a shit. We're on the last one, I think. I don't even know. We went backwards.
What are we on?
We're on World Trigger, which is one that I also want to crap all over.
World Trigger. Mikimo.
Are you sure?
When is he getting good?
I don't know.
When is he getting good, bro?
He sucks.
Like, bro.
This is literally like the one when we were doing the fall roundup. We're like, I like World Trigger, but like,
what's his name? Oh my god, the neighbor, his friend.
I don't.
Oh, with the white hair. I can't.
Kuga.
Kuga is
He's
so dope.
So
He's
cool.
so dope.
But we're not even following.
We've gotten was this like 26...
We're not even following Kuga. Hold on 1 second. Stop with the scratching on the fan. Stop it. We're filming. There's stuff going on.
That's Hamlet, guys.
I'm sweating again.
That's Hamlet again. He's over there. You're hot. I want to point out this. Oh
yeah, my Totoro sweater. Funny thing about this, I actually got it on Miyazaki's birthday. I ordered it in the mail. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So World Trigger.
I hate that show.
You do?
I don't hate. Okay, I don't. Okay, I say hate like really loosely, but like it's just one of those shows that's like it had so much potential. I saw it. I saw like an episode of like when the neighbors were invading like Earth, and then I saw it at my friend's house, and I was like, oh, that sounds dope. Like I'm like, yo, this is so cool. But then to get to that point, I was like, I gotta trudge through 50 episodes. I'm like, and the score on that is...
It might be on like... I think it's almost about to hit 30 episodes.
No, whoa.
Or like
World Trigger?
20, not 26,
World Trigger?
Dude.
Yo, it's over good. Like 50.
Is it?
Yo, dude, it's way over 50.
My God,
I remember because I remember like trudging through it, and every 10 episodes I was like, damn.
Sorry, guys. I'm in a dark realm. I'm actually like following it week for week, hoping that it'll get good. But like hoping it'll like will move on.
It has a lot of potential, but I think that there's so
I don't know if what I'm watching right now with this whole with this other Trion soldier kid and like everything. I don't know if this is
that's
filler.
like CGI that I'm fine with.
No, but I don't know if this is filler though.
No,
I don't. Is this filler? Or is it an actual part of the story?
See, like that kind of reminds me of like One Piece filler, where you're like questioning. You're like, is it filler or is it like part of the story?
Guys, I'm so freaking confused. Please help me. Like,
it's because they intertwine the filler in a way that's like you have to kind of watch.
I have to watch it to know what's going on.
But it doesn't really.
When we jump back into the main story, if we are in the main story. Then I'm gonna be like. Then I don't want to be confused and feel like I missed out on something.
I actually, surprisingly, like after the neighbor battle that came inside, I was actually like really cool with the battles that they were having, like amongst like the training battle or like the rank battles. Yeah, the rank wars, I think they were called.
The rank wars.
I thought they were so cool. They made you think, and they.
I love anything that shows how smart Mikamo is. Because you're like, oh, you're good for something.
At least, he's good for something.
Okay, you're good for something. Yeah. Like, obviously, you wear glasses. Glasses gang, I understand.
I have a pair of glasses, and they don't fit me at all.
So we wear them for a reason, to look smart.
I don't look good in my glasses. That's what he's getting at.
But, so it's exciting to see, like, Mikamo use his power, like, use his ability and smart and actually be strategic.
He is like nothing though. He's like the guy on the team that's just literally you're our mascot.
He's their mascot.
I was gonna say like you're our token like pathetic guy that we need to like.
He's their mascot. Yeah. And you would think that little kid. I think that little kid with the boar or the capybara is actually more powerful than Mikamo.
100%.
Because there's no.
I want to see him fight. I want to see him jump on his little cool.
No lie, I've been low key.
I almost called it a Kuwabara. Jump on his Kuwabara.
Dude, I've been low key. I've been like just subtly waiting for this kid to go off. I don't remember what his name is, but I just want this capybara and this kid to like just fight a freaking Trion soldier and just wreck. But when that happens, whenever it does happen, we'll probably be
my thing is it's like whenever something that he does happens, it's just really fucking anticlimactic. Mm-hmm. It's just like, oh yeah, I see what you did.
You never see Mikamo in any like cool fights.
No. Everyone around him is dope.
I mean,
like
everyone. What's his friend's name? His sister, kind of.
I don't know, but she's got massive power. She's like this big.
He has to use her.
Yeah, he used
to like.
He literally is like, here, let me hold on to you and like let me use my powers because I don't have enough.
But it shows how smart he is.
Yeah, it's true.
But it's just like it gets like so.
But to an extent, like, do people like the show because it actually is taking the lead character and making them like kind of not like the lead? He's like the guy who runs, like he's like the general. You know what I mean? Like I could see him becoming like a general or something. I can definitely see that. Or definitely see him becoming something like that, and like that could be really cool.
That would be cool. But then he still would not be strong.
Right, but that maybe that's not what he's supposed to be. Maybe that's what their end goal is.
You do get that feeling from it. Like, right? Okay, I understand that.
Like
you're
he's
not
sitting on the side, right?
You're supposed to lead things and like, you're the one who comes up with strategies and things like that, and that works. That works. But if that's what it is, then make it work. Like freaking what's his name? From Naruto. The kid with the shadows who's really smart.
Oh, Shikamaru. He's not strong at all.
No, he's not strong.
No, he's actually Shikamaru is actually my favorite character in Naruto. Shikamaru is like, because he's smart.
He's super smart.
But at the same time, we're not following him as like a main.
True.
But that's also like. Is that just us being spoiled? And
no. But like, I would love for the show.
I want to like him more.
Yeah.
No,
I would love to like him more.
Saying. I want to like him.
I would love to like him more, and I would love him being the lead of the show. It makes it to me. It makes no sense at the moment, but hopefully it can build up, and then when we actually get to the neighbor's world, hopefully that's something that I'm waiting. I'm waiting until they actually. I'm waiting because the whole thing is like they're taking this whole time to set up everything. They're taking up how many episodes to set up this neighbor world, and they're giving you like this whole background.
They're far.
But
it's a lot of episodes.
But we haven't gotten to see the neighbor world besides the flashbacks with this kid and like their run now with this new Treon kid. I'm just waiting.
I'm waiting. We're waiting, and like, but that's with all these shows that we're saying.
I'm still watching it for episode to episode.
Yeah.
Pray help me out.
Like that, but that's like something. But that's the thing that what happens in anime sometimes is like you invest all this time and energy because you have to. Like when you watch anime, I mean, at least for people who are like not our native language is not Japanese. Like you have to focus.
Yeah,
you have
that's
to
true.
You have to read. See, and so like when I have to focus and I have to watch, like, it's gotta grasp me. Yeah. And like World Trigger just like
that's
at
actually
times,
something I never even I probably noted in my head, but like because you have to stay along.
You have to stay.
It's not something you could just play in the background and then you still get the story without having to like really do anything.
But if you leave it on for long enough, like you start to pick up on that vocabulary as well.
True.
I mean, hey, I want to get on that Rosetta Stone and learn some Japanese.
Or that LimeWire.
Yeah, or that LimeWire. Yeah. So do you want to? I think we're good. I think we touched on like everything. Do you want to like? I guess we kind of know what we want to talk about like in the next episode or like the next two episodes.
But we also want to leave it up to you guys,
right?
Because
we don't
submit shows, things like that you think that we're gonna love or that we should definitely just talk about and watch.
Already checking out a bunch of the ones that you guys already told me
and
him to watch. Like we've already started to look at those.
we're looking at a few shows.
But definitely like we want to know what you guys want to watch and what you guys want us to talk about and. We know that this was just like a quick roundup of like a bunch of like little things and like next episode we actually like really want to hit some stuff. So whatever you guys want to do, leave it in the comments.
Yeah,
below.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Keep showing that love because amazing.
Love.
Thank you for throwing
lots of. I gave them that piece of paper.
That was our love.
That was our love. It was on my shoulder. Whatever. All right, so we're gonna close this thing up. Thank you guys so much for watching and putting up with our bullshit for another episode. I don't even know how long. But yeah, we're gonna close this up. I'm itchy and sweaty.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Peace.
We love you. And anime talk.
All right.
Damn. I don't even know how that went.
Y'all are gonna hate me.
Why?
It stopped recording.
Oh. When?
You get like 5 minutes left. You were at like 20, and it stopped recording.
Let's see what we have. This is what happened last time.
I was looking at it, I was like, I don't want to interrupt them. I'm gonna just let it rock.
Damn.
Barry.